need to fix this tree. Maybe I should bring a chainsaw. Alright, here's where it starts to get really rocky and like rock gardens and all that bullshit. So without a steering stabilizer, it's gonna be quite gnarly. Always lift the feet. Wheelie power on 450s and 300s to get over those water crossings. Oh, here we go. Oh. Motherfucker, dude. I would stand, but Jesus, not with this freaking valve and springing. I gotta hold it as tight as I can with my freaking legs. I'm like a bucking bronco over here. Oh my gosh. Come on, 450, just lug it through. That's what we're talking about. That KTM right there. That's the rock that Camille launched herself off of. Ah, I had to stall on. This thing is the worst at hot starting. Or starting in general. Alright. So here we are, the rockiness and hand hurting from the clutch continues. Yeah, that's a squirrel. I'm just gonna go left because I don't want to work myself out today. I have like a bunch of ground to make up, so right is harder. So this is pretty much all this trail is, just rocky. It's great when you have normal suspension and it's valved and sprung for your body weight. Now when you're a bouncing Betty. Alright, brake right there. Also, most of this is just for my own personal archive so that I can see and look back on it. Manual, huh? So I'm using the factory torque map. It's called Torquey. My hands are actually going numb, so I should probably be careful over here. Probably take a break at the end of this trail. But I'm using the factory map Torquey. I don't like mild power. Mild power honestly has more power than Torquey. For some funny reason, right? Just trying to get used to the clutch modulation and, you know, figuring out how it feels and everything. So we go right here. We'll jump. So there's a lot more rocky, less flowy, less cool to put on film, but I just like to watch myself go back through this to see what I did wrong and what I could do better next time. Bro, I almost said yeah. First gear is great on this bike. Just second is so much easier to control. Dude, my fucking good for the part that's coming up. Alright, I'm gonna go in first for this actually. So very bumpy, as I said. Okay, so right here, what you do is you go through right here. And boom! Bada bang! That's how you do it. And that's how we do. I just feel the heat from my engine right now. It's getting hot. You hear the old girl too. She's nice and steamy. I'll put her in third for a little bit of a break. Be harder on me, but easier on her. So that went well. That was way better than it usually goes, actually. Not gonna lie, I never usually make it through, so like clean. So I'm surprised I actually did that. It makes me a little bit more confident. I definitely can't mash it like I can on the two-stroke. I could just stand up and fucking fly through there. But you know, I guess it's a good compromise maybe, because the two-stroke definitely can't do shit like this can in the desert. This is like best desert bike. I really need to get the suspension fixed on this bike though, because I'm not getting the full experience like I would. So that's I have it in plans. I don't know though, because I like the 300 so much, and I think I'm a better rider on it in all ways. So I don't want to, you know, I wanted to try this bike out for a while just to give it a chance and just to like see how it feels to ride a 450. And then after that I would just, you know, figure out something. Oh my gosh, that could have been bad. Holy shit. See, sometimes I get that like just fucking send it mood, and then that mood kind of fucking bites me in the ass sometimes. But that's the kind of mood you kind of need to have, you know? You just gotta know how to control the ass whooping when it comes to you if you mess up. Or if you hit a rock or something, you know? I'm just trying to avoid these puddles because I don't want to get disgusting. I mean, the bike's already pretty gross. Oh, this is a fun part right here. Oh my gosh, bouncing Betty, I told you. Grab a fistful of throttle, baby. And my hip is now really fucking sore. Man, it just feels so good to grab some throttle sometimes on this, even on the trails. You know, it's not as uncontrollable as you might think it is. I thought if I rode a 450 it was going to be crazy. They did a really good job at the power. I mean, I like the Torquey map. The Torquey, I think it's the least powerful out of all of them. I mean, dude, I had the 250FX. It just felt too gutless, you know? I needed more. And this gave me more. And it's more in a good way, actually. I'm surprised. I actually didn't think I would be able to make it up stair steps without stalling. It went really smooth. So, yeah, this is just for me to watch later. I'm not going to show this to Camille or anything. I think I was going way faster through that other section, respectively. And I was more comfortable on Yamaha too, because I know exactly where I'm going and stuff. So on this trail, it's just, you don't know when there's like a big fat rock that's gonna fuck you over. So you gotta be really careful. And I'm sitting right now, so I don't look the coolest. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a Yamaha and its extension.